Alright, so it's been quite a while since I've done one of these videos, so I wanted to do an update here. I've been working on some pretty cool things, mainly addressing things that I noticed in some playtests that I've been watching recently. So the game felt like it was dragging along just a little bit too much at the end of Act 2 and Act 3, and so that can lead to some player fatigue, and ultimately, if you do die or win the run, I want you to be at least a little bit tempted to try to jump back in and see what happens next. So in order to address that, I cut the length of the game by about 30%. Previously, there used to be 15 floors per act, and I cut that down to 10 floors per act. So that's a pretty big cut, and that also affects the balance of how the player's power curve accelerates and how high that cap is. So I had to put out some fires in places, buff some artifacts, nerf some artifacts, blah blah blah, doing a bunch of different things and thrashing the balance around just to kind of accommodate for that 30% cut. And I think I did a pretty good job, but of course I probably missed some things some places. And another thing I wanted to address is, what do you do once you've earned a bunch of this blue essence and you've bought everything in the market? I haven't. And so I added some fun little, also new character selection. I added some fun packs of cards that you can buy if you want to invest in a run. So I only have 7 here. I need to put this in a better place. I only have 7 of this essence here, so I'm just going to buy a rare pack. And ooh, this gouge looks really, really juicy. Ooh, but I haven't really played, I haven't done the blacksmith. Maybe I'll take concuss and then just go blacksmith route. That kind of sounds fun. So I'm going to switch over to the blacksmith. And then I'm going to, maybe I'll grab a potion quick. And then I'll just buy one more common pack, because why not? Okay, so none of these are too... Oh, I guess I'm going the hammer. So actually, this is really good. The hammering's really good. So if I go in, I will have the concuss and the hammerang in my starting kit, as well as one of these boost juices. So I think that's a pretty cool way that you can invest in a run if you think, oh, you know, maybe I'm going to go for one of these more difficult things and try to get one of these, or try to win one of these. And these difficulty payouts aren't that balanced yet. I'm getting to that and making that a little bit better. But so when I embark, I will have these runs. I hope I don't have the runs. I will have these actions in my deck. So I think that's a pretty cool way of making. Oh, I thought if I would have upgraded it right away with this, that would have been insane. But anyway, I won't get too much into the actual this play of the game. But yeah, being able to start with these extra actions, I think, will help me a lot in my shorter climb up to the Rat King. So yeah, I will abandon this run and then show one more thing, using my cheat code to get me... Actually, I don't know if this is going to work for me. Okay, it did. To get me 100 gold here. The cards are actually, or the actions, actually can be used cross-class. So I'm like, oh, Singe, this is pretty good. A burn and fragile. And then I decide to go to the rogue. Maybe I decide that Singe is going to be good with the rogue. I don't think that's actually the case, but let's see. Barrage, draw one action, evasive. I mean, that's something. Evasive is not something that's freely available to the other characters. So maybe actually this was a monk run all along. Let's grab an uncommon. None of these are too crazy with our build that we have going on here. So actually, let's just skip. Let's try something else. Vault. Ooh, this is good. And this is, again, no matter who... Ooh, Whip is also really good. No matter which class we are, we would get some benefits of this. So, as you can see, it can create a lot of creativity. And once you rack up the essence from winning your runs, you could have some really crazy runs based off what you pick in this screen here. So, I'm really excited based off those changes. The last thing that I'll show here is there's a tooltip system rework that I'm in the midst of. And it's something that I should have done a long time ago, but just to have consistency and eliminate all this space over here. So when this is selected, it used to draw the tooltip over here, and you can see like the upgrade there, but that just is a lot of wasted space. And So I'm working on this tooltip system that or rework that should have been done a long time ago, but hopefully it'll provide more clarity and just make the quality of life a little bit better for the game. I've gone quite a bit in this devlog. There's definitely more that I've been working on too, but I just wanted to keep the exciting stuff in this and leave it at that.